That could be true, but they're already on the strength of having a good job, because there's plenty of work where they can build churches all around the country, and with all the other benefits that come along, like the perpetuation of the white man as God, they're not after that stupid paycheck anyway. So don't be trying to paint them as they're literally volunteering. Let's go. These people are responsible for decadence on the planet, because anyone who is not a part of wanting to worship the image of white Jesus as their God is denied privileges on this planet. So I am never going to listen to anything that brings something great about anyone who's building these Christian ass churches. I don't care if the wind blows every nail, every piece of wood, every shingle, every freaking doorknob, every window could get broken. I would not care one freaking bit. As a matter of fact, I would throw a rock myself to assist the damn wind. Even though it'd be a E18 tornado, EF18, if they needed me to jump in the tornado and just spit, my ass would do it. Know that.
5% of the frame was done. Now 7 weeks of hard work is gone.
Good.
Just pushes things back a little bit. I told Pastor last night, I said, I'm going to have to back off. I may not be able to get you in for Thanksgiving like I had plans.
They could use some more volunteers.
We'll start.
Look at the sunlight. All right, look. They had to show you the little pedophile ass cross. See? Had to throw that in there. This right here is the sword, if you turn it sideways, that has severed the umbilical cord of man and woman of melanin descent away from our connection of our life force, which is the sunlight. They cut our umbilical cord away from the sunlight and gave us their dead ass white face, and haven't done nothing but beat the hell out of us and raped us and denied us and made us be subservient to them, and slaves and derelicts and drug addicts and alcoholics and ghetto mongers. All that stupid shit this sun didn't do to us. But as long as we're stupid enough to keep worshiping their image as God, they're going to always keep us under their foot, and we'll always be servants to them, and never ever return to our status of pyramid builders and God and goddesses. And this is bad, because I'm going to show you what doesn't want that. This right here.
Get you in for Thanksgiving like I had plans.
They could use some more volunteers.
That. And on Thanksgiving, they holiday Thanksgiving, it wasn't nothing given to them. They stole it all. They came here and murdered and took it. Here's the sun right here looking green. Okay? Right there. It's green. Alright? Now I've been telling you, get your green light. The sun is saying, I'm showing them who I am. I'm showing them that I correspond with you. I'm showing them that you are who you say you are. You are authentic. You know, all the stuff you have to go through with your rejection and your ostracizing of the world, treat you like you bad. Do you know what's funny? When I'm out in traffic, it's a lot of different people that I run into that talk to me, that let me know, I've seen your video, but they don't say it in so many ways. But they say things that I know I've touched on in my videos. And so I know that they be hitting around to me like, yeah, what you're saying is true. As a matter of fact, I had lunch with a lady the other day. A white lady. We didn't meet to have lunch with each other, but I was in that place over there where I go in Portland. It was called, wow, I don't remember. They got a real good salad bar in there. It was they have fresh organic salads. And I go, it's like good store or something. Anyway, I got me a really huge salad. I paid like about $12 for it. And I was sitting down tearing it up. I was eating it. There was another lady. It was a lady in there. And I shouldn't say another lady, because I'm not a lady, but it was another person that was a lady. And she came over there, and she sat down next to me, and she was eating her breakfast. And we was talking. And we were talking in general about the formations of weather around the planet and all that stuff, you know. And we just started touching on the true reality that is Judgment Day. She agreed. She said, yeah, there's spirituality at work in this weather. We are going to have to admit that, you know. And then we started talking about gender. And me and her both agreed that if it was not for the female gender, there would be no male gender, because from the female comes the male. And actually we got into that conversation because she brought it up, because she wanted to question me about something I said, and I know that. But she didn't What I mean, it was something that she had saw in one of my videos, because she didn't come at me with a regular common conversation. She came at me with straight metaphysics. That's what me and her started talking about. As soon as she came and sat next to me, so my mind told me she saw you over here and she recognized you, and she knows this stuff too, because she did. She was a white lady and she was well versed on that stuff. And me and her talked like for about 40 minutes. I didn't plan on having a long lunch like that, but that's what happened. And when she left and I left, she had a husband, you know, and she was telling me they've been married for a while and all this, and it's a real nice lady. But the reason why I brought it up is because there's people on this planet that know this ain't no joke. You're not gonna make this higher than this. That's all to it. See, all this is man-made, just like the image of Jesus. All right. Now, the god Asar and the goddess Set and the son Haru and all of the ancient Kemetic teachings, they're all they're anthropomorphic as well as zoomorphic. But here's the deal: the sunlight put that in our head. The white man took what we got from the sunlight and plagiarized it to work for him on the scale of his carnal quest to deceitfully and with impostorous status rule the world. So this sunlight right here has sent me here to say, no, bitch, you're not going to do this forever. Okay, we have been sent here to kill you and your freaking religion. And that's why you see this church is tore the fuck up. And all the cities that house the people who keep building all these churches are going to all be destroyed by tornadoes, fire, water. I'm going to keep hitting y'all asses with arid beam. Know that, because see, that's the true representation there. See, this is why you can see that pedophilia is causing disturbance, because the true generation of regeneration stops there, where you make those things be equilateral. All this stuff that's at the bottom is nothing but male phallus. See, up to here. This is the big adult phallus right here. And then on top is the little boy phallus. So this is pedophilia. Okay, it has nothing to do with anything that's a part of the regenerative cycle of our earth. If you take these corners on the X and you put those 90-degree angles on all of them, okay, like that, you can see the female and house it. And that's where the Ankh comes from, because it is her that it houses all sustainment in the universe, and that her is this sun that was pushed out of the blackness to bring sustainment to the blackness, so we can have sunlight entities having interaction inside of the universal uterus that we know is Heteru or Hathor. So that's what I'm trying to point out to y'all, that we are all encapsulated in darkness, so albinism cannot be supreme unless it kills all the blackness. So think about your white ass completely encapsulated in all the blackness of space. All of the blackness of space that you know you're in is all black. And you think your little deluded albino ass supposed to reign supreme as God, male. Didn't even invite your woman. This is why everything is so destroyed, and this is why you white men better buy the green light more than anyone. And you're not going to say you couldn't understand what I was saying, because I gave you a post office box number and everything. The price is $10 a bottle, real simple. You know, the cheapest I could sell them for is $8. And so when you send me $10, it's going to cost me $2 to mail it back to you. So, you know, you could throw on $2 in there too to ship your cost to you, so I could make a profit. Because I'm not making a profit. More than anything, I'm just trying to get enough money to survive so I can do my work that I have to do. And that's going to eventually, the money for that will eventually show up. I know that. But what you're going to have to understand is that through my being appointed as controller of this planet from the sun, it means that I'm wealthy anyway. You guys just don't know that yet. But when you see they not telling you all they big tycoons are dying and all that stuff. They're not going to let you know that. What happens is they slip the next little sorry ass in line that was glad that he died. So when that sorry ass get in place, it causes all type of inside convulsions and contusions and you name it. So then you have little wars like Syria and Obama get in. And of course, it started with Israel. So now ain't shit happening about Israel saying nothing. It's Obama now that's going to get in, of course, and help the rebel forces. That's the same case with Africa. Always rebel forces in another country that's getting guns from Christianity. That's who they are. That's who your government is. This right here. And they're going to go and use this as the motivating factor to make us go and give weapons of destruction to children in another country so they can all kill each other. And that's why the weather is going to kill their asses. Now listen to this.
Volunteers.
We'll start tomorrow, clean up, and start over again.
And look at the sun. Gonna burn everybody ass up.
You're cheap, they're cheap.
I just wanted you to see it again. This is what I'm working with. This is what's gonna be dispatching the boom dooms to your crib. I bet the boom dooms is already in your house already. You know when they get there, they'll ring the doorbell, let you know. Or they just start breaking shit. You just say, damn, how did this get broke? And it'll be like, the boom dooms is here. They're gonna break a lot of shit. The new vacuum. They're gonna push China over. They're gonna hide your watch. They're gonna make the kids act stupid and argue with each other all the damn time. See, it's been 500 years of abuse and mishandling of the God and goddesses of this planet, and now the elemental forces are here to show everyone that they don't like that. This is our planet, and all you hateful ass people who walk around here and hated us on it and treated us like shit and denied us the right to use our own planet, this water and the heat and the soil and the sunlight and everything imaginable is gonna come and kill all y'all asses for your mistreat of the true desires of this planet. Especially the green light. The green light gonna really whoop that ass. So everybody better get up out of those green light. Go ahead, don't buy it, I don't care. Your ass gonna drown in the flood. You gonna get burned up in the fire. Your car ain't gonna run, your children ain't gonna love your ass. All the bullshit that you guys set up on this earth for me to go through, I'm putting your ass through it.
US authorities are calling this the most destructive wildfire in Colorado's history. 2 people have been killed by the blaze raging north of the city of Colorado Springs. Their bodies were recovered from the Black Forest area, where the fire has destroyed nearly 400 homes since Tuesday. After a drop in temperature and intermittent rain, officials are cautiously reporting some progress battling the flames.
And while I've heard talk of minor victories and small victories, it's not a victory yet. There's still a lot of work to be done out there on the fire. The firefighters are still out there in force. We have not released anybody.
Good idea. Get more firemen. I told you that a whole year ago. You're gonna have to bring in your military, because the earth is going to burn y'all asses up. She does not want you on this planet hoarding everything for yourself, being a selfie, greedy, man-loving man asses. You faggot-ass white men have fell in love with yourself so much that you don't want to see nothing else do good on this planet but yourselves. Not even your woman. You even keep her down. You know, this is evil. Alright? It's straight up evil, and the universal forces are here to kill your asses. Know that. Don't get mad at me for telling you. I was sent here to do exactly what I'm doing. Letting you know that you guys have been targeted for eradication, for the crimes that you have committed against humanity. And that's the reason why they're burning up these wealthy houses